Let's see, this is take 312. Before we start this video, if you guys enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, and comment down below any ideas. Guys, this is going to be one of my first videos ever since the channel got cleared out. But one of my first videos of me setting a like goal. Yes, this is rare. And I know back in the day I did this like, what, 5 times? I'm dead ass this time. I'm dead serious. It's my first time setting a like goal for a while. So with this, the like goal for this video is going to be 300 likes. Matter of fact, 200 likes. If we can muster that many likes, then more than likely this video will have its next part uploaded just like that, next day, or straight up immediately. It all depends on how many likes this video gets. Now with that, Zeldris is the brother to the main character in 7 Deadly Sins, Meliodas. Zeldris' abilities consist of the ability to completely control and manipulate darkness at will. Now the darkness that they manipulate isn't regular darkness, it's hellfire infused darkness. That's why it takes the color of a purple fire. It's honestly one of the most destructive powers I've seen. I really enjoy the concept of it, considering that it has many varieties and many techniques you can do with it. I mean, Meliodas can create an army of literal tiny, like, super duper compressed balls of darkness that are able to easily rip through the Demon King himself. It's truly powerful. He has the ability to turn his darkness into anything he wants. He's immortal, able to regenerate due to the darkness, meaning that like you cut this man all apart, his whole body will come back together from the power of the darkness. He has his own magical ability called Ombulus Nebula. Now, Ombulus Nebula gives Zeldris the ability to essentially become a walking black hole. It sucks everything in towards Zeldris and it brutally shreds them. Its power is also known as Full Reactor. He is the brother to the main character and he is the current Demon King. Zeldris has multiple transformations, but he also has the commandments of pity or something like that. I don't know, it was one of the two. If you look down on Zeldris or turn away from Zeldris, or even be so far as to literally just believe that you're above Zeldris in any way, shape, or form, you'll be put underneath his complete and total control. He is known as the Demon Clan's best swordsman. He's fast enough to keep up with Ladocio, however you say it. He is the Archangel of Speed. He is the fastest character, well, one of the fastest characters in the entire verse. If it wasn't for people like Zeldris, Mael, Escanor, King, Bon, the Demon King, and Supreme Deity, he genuinely, in any of the 7 Deadly Sins aside from Gother in the end. But, Elizabeth too, but if it wasn't for all of them, he would be the fastest character in the verse. With obviously no real problem actually. Matter of fact, he actually might be faster than Escanor. He's faster than base Escanor. Every other form, I don't know about all that. Anyways, now we may continue. Our story starts off with the birth of Naruto. Naruto was born the same way he was in the original timeline. But when the 9 tails is sealed within Naruto, something bizarre happens. Minato and Kushina notices a dark marking appear on Naruto's forehead and turn to a purple color. As that purple color will turn into a blazing, burning red before then shifting back to purple. We come over towards the inside of Naruto's body. Well, there you see Kurama being held up by the throat, as if he was nothing but a gigantic hand of pure darkness. What might you be? As instantly Kurama is dragged and grabbed by Zeldris, who instantly grabs his face. Quite the pet. What should I make you be? Should I make you be my pet? Or should I incinerate you right now? Either way it go, causing a ball of hellfire to appear, the choice is yours. Kurama looks at him and says, alright, decision made. Zeldris instantly burns Kurama away, and as this happens, Kurama was sealed inside of Naruto. Now we don't know what happens if a tail beast is killed while still being sealed inside of someone. And because of this, since this technically, I'm going to say never happened, for the first time ever, and the first time in history this has been done, suddenly Naruto literally had Kurama's power infused with his demonic power. And y'all, when I say he has many transformations, considering the fact that I'm about to enter spoiler territory for 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you guys kind of ignore what it is I'm about to say. But since We're entering that territory. Zeldris has assault mode in the manga. Considering the fact that in this manga we see him in assault mode, that automatically means that he has the base form, his base demon form when his eyes turn purple, his marked form, plain and simple, his second stage, which we see him use actually, and then he has his berserk stage, which is literally just a crazy fucking form, like where he's completely emotionless, or he's like Esterosa and overly emotional. But either way go, he's gonna be crazy. Meliodas in his berserk form is completely emotionless. He cares about nothing, no one, and he's unrestrained. Now the only reason why, I'll get into that more, but unrestrained. Or you could be like Esterosa, who's too emotional and is super restrained. The only difference is when he's restrained like that, his powers is actually even stronger, which I don't know if that's because he's emotional or because he's just stronger. I'm pretty sure it's because he's just way too fucking strong. By the way go, that's how he is, and he's a freaking monster. And then there's assault mode, which so far, other than the Meliodas' true form, is the ultimate pinnacle of demons. Which I'm not certain if this is a form specifically only to the royal family, or if this is a form that any demon who takes on a physical humanoid appearance can attain. But what we do know is Meliodas has it, Esterosa has it, who was technically for a short while a member of the royal family, and Zeldris himself has it. Now assault mode is the strongest form. Like I said, it is basically every other form but enhanced. Also, in this form, your emotions are intact unless you're pure evil. If you're pure evil, either way go, it's gonna work the same, but you're gonna be fucking evil, so it won't matter. Now I know I may be kind of oversimplifying a few things of the power, but Esterosa was probably just strong because he had all them commandments. Anyways, with this, our story continues. With Zeldris holding Kurama, after just killing him, he felt a rapid increase in his demonic power. In case you're wondering, there is no Naruto in this timeline. Everything that's happening is purely Zeldris. Naruto will never be born in this timeline because, well, he is born, but you know, his soul never existed. His soul is literally just Zeldris' soul with all of his power. Zeldris is in complete control. There is no Naruto consciousness. Alright, he's not there. There's nothing about him going to be Naruto related. So it is. As Zeldris grows up and grows older, Hiruzen puts two and two together. This kid is different. He's not normal. I mean, which is kind of apparent considering the fact that when Zeldris hit the age of 3 years old, his hair started to turn black. Which was pretty confusing, but either way it go. Now, sometimes I will be referring to Naruto as Zeldris, so if you guys have a problem with that, just comment it down below. But for this first part, I'm going to be referring to Naruto as Zeldris. I'm letting you know that right now, so please do not get confused in any way, shape, or form, because they are the same person. And I mean they are the same person. Anyways, continue. Zeldris, for most of his life, grew up the same as Naruto. When Zeldris hit the age of 4 years old, Hiruzen kicked him out. But biggest mistake he ever did in his life. Because when he kicked Zeldris off, he gave him full freedom. Which is something that was really stupid. But after giving Zeldris his freedom, immediately the 4-year-old Zeldris went off and straight up started adventuring. Until he eventually found it. Whilst exploring around the Leaf Village and going into Forests of Death every single day, killing and just brutally destroying animals, he found a portal which led to the underworld. He hopped inside like it was nothing, and when he landed, he saw it was in ruins. Every demon there was dead. He's confused. Obviously, he can sense that this isn't his world. This isn't his demon realm. As he walks around, he sees nothing but chaos and destruction. He sees goddess corpse laying around. He sees demon corpse. He sees giant Indras. Well, there he sees someone sitting down on the throne. Oh, Lord. I missed one. Hey, my lady. You want to kill him? As flying down will be an angel. Why the fuck did you call me lady? Shut the fuck up. Do you want to kill him, Lilith? Or should I? Lilith. Zeldris was saying confusing. I heard of that name from the mythology that the humans came up with. Lilith was apparently a demon. She would smile as her eyes would turn red. Still am, sweetheart. She appears right behind Naruto as instantly Zeldris straight up screw claws, like demonic claws, in case you're wondering, like, you know, the power that I just explained, you know, darkness claws, and slashed her throat and instantly shocked the man sitting down on the throne. Damn. Who might you be? My name is Zeldris, the Demon King. He looks at him and says, ooh, I'm Samael. Who are you? The Goddess King. Interesting. But there's no way you're the Demon King. And why do you say that? He then points towards a man in a cell. That's the Demon King. And you don't seem to possess the power of Hellfire. Considering the magic you just used is nothing in comparison to it. Show me Hellfire then. Samael then would disappear and he's to be seen holding a jar. Zeldris would walk up to it and touch it, as he literally just rips it clean out of the glass and starts literally juggling it like it's nothing. Zeldris like, seriously? This is what you call Hellfire? This is true Hellfire. Zeldris instantly has a burst of power flow all throughout this entire underworld. The minute his Hellfire connected, every single dead demon there all resurrected, including their Demon King. After every last one of them resurrected, Samael and Lilith look terrified. I'm sorry, excuse me? Precisely what he would say. What the hell was that? So this is a demon realm. Hellfire restored it. I like that. Zeldris then would turn and blitz and instantly ripped out his heart. As everyone who sat there and witnessed this were in shock, suddenly he would glow and straight up turn into a freaking sword. He looks at it like, wow, I knew it. He grabs the sword and proceeds to hold it. As he suddenly would screech in pain as he holds his arm begins to glow a white color before he would scream, flex as it glows back a purple color, but then it would glow white again. As bro's literally trying to suppress the nature of this sword, it isn't working. Whilst trying to suppress the natural nature of the sword, he continues to put more and more of his own power into it. Until eventually, the sword just straight up glows, turns pure silver, and has a hilt coming out of it. Now I know this isn't actually how Zeldris' sword was gotten. Matter of fact, we don't know how it was gotten. So we could say he stole it from some random goddess, and he did that to it. So yeah. Now while seen holding the sword glowed with its own power, but he also felt chakra coming off of it. He thought this was an interesting case and something interesting he should go through. Everyone there was seen bowing before him, as then he heard them asking him, "What is your name, young one?" As then he turns and says, "My name is Zeldris, your new Demon King." The current Demon King will stand and say, "Who do you think you are?" As he would explode with red fire, blitz forward, and instantly goes dead end. Zeldris stands there and allows him to land the punch as he simply looks at him. This is what you call fire. As a powerful explosive blast of purple flames explodes off him and sends him flying. The Demon King screeches, his entire arm disintegrates, and he literally turns to dust. Every demon there bows, as then he will say, "Now I won't be here for long. After all, I have a life in the mortal realm." But he then will weave hand signs and will summon a shadow clone. He then proceeds to pump the shadow clone up with darkness infused with Kurima's power in order to keep the shadow clone stable at all times. This simple clone is strong enough to take down every single demon here. He turns with a serious facial expression, including your Indras. He then will turn and say, "While I'm going, it would rule, and with any time I want, if you dare think about anything." Snapping his fingers, the shadow clone would vanish. Snap him again, it would reappear. Just like that, I can get rid of him. And just like that, he lifts up his hand as all of a sudden, the ground around him begin to slowly die. As they begin to realize all the darkness is being sucked into him. They then will tell him to stop, they understand. He then would smirk and would leave. After Zeldris leaves, he returns back towards the mortal realm. Whilst returning to the mortal realm, Zeldris proceeds to live there. Live out his life as Naruto. Whilst living there and cooking, living on his own, stealing and robbing pretty much everyone, he starts taking up a bit more Zeldris style. Wearing clothing like Zeldris, doing whatever it is Zeldris would do, he just becomes just a living, breathing copy of him. because he's him. But everything Zeldris will do, he's doing now. There's no debating around this at all. So, yeah. It's a little shaky on that. Anyways, let me continue. After he starts moving differently, we just go time skip because I don't feel like continuing to talk. He was seen walking into the academy. Whilst walking into the academy, everyone's eyes was on him, especially Sasuke's. Sasuke's eyes burned with hatred. Naruto, he would say. Zeldris continues to walk. Where there he takes his seat. And Iruka proceeds to say, Today class, we'll be doing something a little different. Usually we'll do matches and but I realized something. It's not really fair considering that Sasuke and Naruto are in our class. And it's really not fair because Naruto's in our class. But today, we're going to be doing 3v1s. Naruto looked up and smirked. Let me guess. I'm going to have to fight Sasuke Uchiha, Kiba Inazunka, and who else? He looked up and would say, you're going to be fighting a kid who was recommended to us from the Hyuga clan. Oh, I'm that big of a threat? It's just everyone else in the class can't keep up at all. I could pin you up against Hinata Hyuga, the strongest female, but even with that, you're going to win. So, we'll have to introduce people who are even stronger in order to keep up with you. You know I'm stronger than you, right? Iruka would look at him and would say, don't be funny, Naruto. Okay, then remove Kiba. And you step into the ring with me. I'll fight all three of you. Matter of fact, no, I'll fight all four of you. Whatever Hyuga you had. And you. Iruka looks at that and would laugh before Mizuki says, I'll do it. Naruto would turn and just look at him blankly. I want to fight someone worth my time. Not an excuse for a human like yourself. Don't ever try to be on the same level as Iruka again. You're not even close. Don't you dare get things twisted. But, since you want to be smart, let's make a deal, Iruka. I fight you and Mizuki. Sasuke can fight the random Hyuga, or Sasuke the random Hyuga. Sasuke can fight the Hyuga kid, and then we can be fair. Iruka would say, ugh, Naruto, you're not gonna... Instantly, Zeldris appears behind him and holds his blade to his throat. Or let me guess, you're afraid. Iruka then would say, I accept. As in, boom. Cutting out there towards the ring with Naruto stepping outside. Iruka stepping outside. As in, Naruto would slam his hands together. Dark magic. Perfect cube. He would say, suddenly, a dark purple cube would form around him. What is this? Naruto then would crack his neck. In here, everything is completely indestructible. Meaning that, I can't die. Naruto would say in like a cold voice. You're confident. It's going to be your downfall, Naruto. I'm a lot stronger than what I look. Iruka Sarutobi. Yes, I'm making him a Sarutobi. Okay, let me give you a quick heads up. From here on out, and all my videos I'm going to be making Iruka a Sarutobi. Mostly because I want to give him some type of skill because I don't like how Iruka was low-key treated in the series. Because, bro was the literal first father figure Naruto has ever gotten. And he was treated like shit. And yes, we do know at first Iruka hated Naruto. Everybody hated Naruto at first. So let's not even much skim past that. So we go ignore that. Alright? Because everybody hated him at first. Be real. Everybody did. We gonna move on with that. So yeah. So he's Iruka Sarutobi. He is the youngest son of the third Hokage. So he's Asuma's little brother. Basically, he has an affinity for fire, wind, and lightning. He also has the capabilities to use Asuma's blades, which I do have no idea what those are called, but I'm gonna call them brass blades because I like that term, brass blades. He has the powers to infuse chakra in them, allow them to grow, extend, and all that good cool stuff. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. But let's just come over towards this fight. Iruka rushes towards Naruto and instantly unsheathes his brass blades and goes dead in for a slash. Naruto allows Iruka to slash Naruto's head clean off. My bad. Now he allows him to slash his eyes clean open. Naruto then proceeds to turn as his eyes would instantly be healed by darkness. He breaks forward and instantly punches Iruka dead in the stomach. Mitsuki goes in for a kick. Naruto instantly catches his foot, look at him with a disappointed facial expression, throws him into Iruka as he jumps upwards, unsheathes his sword and proceeds to yell, 1,000 devastating cuts! 1,000 divine cuts! As he instantly lands down and absolutely destroys them. He then proceeds to land and turn with a disgusted face. I expected more lightning style lightning barrage! Naruto instantly realizes the lightning clouds have been forming around him this entire time. Instantly, a barrage of lightning bolts starts slamming down on Naruto. And the only thing they hear is, just kidding. Naruto appears right behind him and says, did you really think that was gonna work? Kind of. Iruka would say, you were wrong. Naruto, who's literally seen being burned badly, instantly slams the sword directly into Iruka's shoulders. And before Mizuki can do anything, he's suddenly cut 30 times and sent flying. Naruto then would say, pathetic. Now, I don't know if Perfect Cube is a specific ability that's only towards Merlin, but we still don't know exactly what Merlin is. Like, I don't know if we don't know if she's a demon, a human, whatever she is, we don't know. So, but what we do know is she received blessings from the Demon King and the Supreme Goddess. Now, with those blessings comes all this other stupid shit. But point is, like, you know, immunity from any goddess mind control and immunity from all 10 commandments. Because of that, I'm going to be giving Merlin access to a fraction of demonic power, which allows her to use the Perfect Cube. Now, that fraction of power always comes back if the Perfect Cube is destroyed, or the moment it disappears, it returns to her. Also, she can literally just bump up that one little fraction to being infinite amounts of that magic, so it don't really matter. A fraction to her is a lot. Like, it's a lot. Sorry, y'all. I'm really sick, but anyways, we can continue with everything that Merlin does and everything that, you know, Zeldris is seen doing. Iruka is cut pretty badly. He held his shoulder in pain, where there he proceeds to weave hand signs with one hand, which shocked Naruto because he was not expecting that. A shadow clone then would appear and go in for a punch. Naruto would instantly catch the shadow clone's arm, flip it over, and instantly elbow it dead across the face. The shadow clone is instantly, you know, elbowed and thrown back a few feet, just to see a kick coming flying down from Naruto, as Naruto instantly smirks devilishly and lands a devastating kick onto Iruka's original head. He didn't realize that Mizuki hasn't acted for a while. Well, there he sees a bunch of Demon Wind Shurikens flying in at Naruto. Naruto says, tell me that's not all you can do. Naruto instantly dodges every single one of them, runs forward, and instantly unsheathes his blade. I know I referred to him as Naruto just then, but unsheathes his blade, goes in, grabs the blade, slashes Mizuki dead across the stomach, and then instantly slams his head against the cube. Everyone is pretty shocked at how brutal Naruto is fighting, but Naruto isn't giving them deep cuts. He did to Mizuki. He can't fucking stand Mizuki. When it comes to Iruka, he didn't give him a deep cut. He simply gave him a very simple cut, actually. A bunch of them. Aside from the stab. The stab was fucked up. But the 1,000 cuts, simple cuts. Yeah. He then proceeds to turn around and walk away before saying, extinguish! Turning around, unleashing a massive blast of hellfire before stopping it and just smirking at them. You could do better. And as Naruto walked away, Sasuke then would grab him. You might think that you're better than me now, but I will surpass you, Zeldris. Naruto looks at him, rolls his eyes, and says, Zeldris, huh? You finally refers to me by the name I would like to be called by. I guess I earned your respect. Who do you think you are, huh? Naruto then would stop to turn and say, you might want to thank me for saving that little Uchiha girl for you, considering the fact that she wouldn't be able to pull anything else. Sasuke says, I have the whole class on my Naruto then will say, I don't care. Because all it takes is this. Naruto proceeds to literally like grab like a little, I don't know, a little band he has on to keep his hair like that. Throws that bitch down, waves his hair. Instant ridge. Instant ridge. Everybody in class is, oh, and like, oh shit, no, I'm not supposed to like him. They already did it though, it's too late. Naruto just simply turns, looks at him, smirks, and Sasuke's like, I hate you. I fucking hate you. Don't they all? As then Naruto walks away and just completely disappears. This causes Sasuke to be exploding with anger. The only thing I can do is kill him. That's the only thing Sasuke is yelling and screaming, and like half of the class does not care. Like they genuinely could not care any less. But Sasuke's anger started to get on a lot of people's nerves at this point. It gets on my nerves like all the time because he just say stupid stuff. I hate when people say stupid stuff. But obviously he's flashing, and rightfully so. Naruto then literally turns around in the middle of everything Sasuke was doing, walks back up to him, grabs him, and slams him onto the ground, knocking him unconscious. Irritating. The next day ends up coming around. Mizuki never ends up escaping with the scroll because he was in a hospital due to Naruto's attacks. But he still ended up trying to, where there he was killed by a random ninja. Because he's just that irrelevant. He's that fucking weak. Anyways, though. Back on towards team selections. The teams we're currently seeing being called, and this is where we end off part 1. I know what you guys are thinking, okay, this is not as long as your usual videos. It's not. But that's mostly because I wanted to lead this video off with a cliffhanger because I have a few questions for y'all. Number 1. Comment down below team members' ideas, and please don't say Hinata replaces Sakura. I'm tired, I'm so sick of doing Hinata as the replacements where it's kind of boring. Hell, y'all can even comment down below if you guys want Naruto to be switched into other teams. And yes, the other team can include Hinata, but I'm just saying, like, you guys can have Naruto switch into other teams, Sasuke switch into other teams, Sakura switch into other teams. Hell, you can have the whole Sensei be switched. Whatever it is you guys want, comment that down below. Comment your ideas for the channel, any what if recommendation. Alright, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got like over 1,000 thumbnails I have yet to use. I think they match the current style. I'm going to use them. We have, let's see. What if Naruto was Naruto's reincarnation? What if Deku was All Might's clone? What if Naruto and Sasuke went back in time? What if Minato survived? What if Naruto was Superman? What if Naruto had split personality? What if Naruto was trained by Orochimaru? What if Naruto was Eren's reincarnation? What if Naruto fused with Kurama? I'm gonna finish that. What if Deku was the Hulk? What if Deku wasn't? What if Deku was Ghost Rider? What if Deku had future vision? What if Deku had empowerment? What if Deku was a genius? What if Deku was a psychopath? What if Deku completely murdered everyone? That's literally the title. What if Deku was in a zombie apocalypse? What if Deku... It's a lot of Deku videos. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Anyways, we got Immortal Naruto. We got Betrayed Naruto. We got Chosen by the Gods Goku. And yes, that does mean I'm continuing to do Dragon Ball videos. Why? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's like, I like them, I'm not gonna lie. I really like Dragon Ball Z videos, and to me, if y'all don't like the editing style, don't worry, I'm gonna try something. But like, at the end of the day, man, I love them. I love them too much not to continue doing them. With that, I'm out.